What's up, Joanna TV? I'm back with another video, and today I'm warming up the car so I can go ahead and get this stuff taken care of with this stupid food stamp case. So I said, why not sit here and y'all don't be judging me, because y'all know y'all wish y'all had it too. Y'all wish y'all had some, but it's okay. Y'all should have got it when COVID was around, because they was accepting anybody. It doesn't matter how much you was working. If you was working or if you was just doing anything, they did not care. They was still accepting food stamps. So I was like, "Bet I'm about to get on. I got a kid, you know, like it ain't gonna be no big deal, and I'm pregnant." So yeah, so I thought today I might as well just go ahead and do a little I call it like put your own game or something, you know, just another way to make money. So I do. So like when I'm not working or have an off day or anything, or if, you know, if I just use all my stuff to pay all my bills, I got to what you wanna call it, I have a way, you know, like DoorDash and stuff, like Uber Eats and everything like that. I have a way where I can go and make money that instantly that day, so I don't have to, you know, be broke. So it happened. So I haven't done it, you know, this week though, but because I've been busy trying to, you know, get my YouTube started and things like that. So like, let me think. So it's Instacart. So Instacart's like DoorDash and Uber Eats. You can make up to $1,000 on Instacart. I'm pretty sure that it's the same way with DoorDash and things like that. If you do it full time every day, like you on a set schedule where you do it, then you'll be able to make $1,000 a week. That's like another job, you know. It don't come easy. You said you gotta work for it. So I do Instacart. So Instacart is basically grocery shopping. I got that info from when my boyfriend's cousins was doing it with his girlfriend at the time, and they would go do it, and I'm like, what? So you telling me I could be making money on my off days? So it's like, so I tapped into it. I finally tapped into it. It's been months, and I finally tapped into it when my coworker was doing it at the time, and she was like, yeah, you can go ahead and get on there and everything like that. So I was like, cool, let me go ahead and see what it's about. So when you download the app, if you guys want to start today, if you guys want to start the next day, you download the app, and it's called I think it's called Instacart Shopper. And because, like, you know, there's the Instacart that you guys can actually order your groceries on. So for pregnant women and women in general, or if you don't have or men, if you don't have a car, you need some groceries in your house, go ahead and do Instacart. They delivery shipping fees like $1 or $2, but it's not that much, especially if you get the pass thingy. But so yeah, so basically you go in and you'll go into the app, you'll fill it out like it's a regular job application, and you know, they do a background check. So after that, as long as you don't have like no theft or anything like that, they'll approve you the next day. Like, you just gotta refresh, and then they'll give you, here, let me see if I have it, see if I got it on me. So they'll give you this right, this ain't got no card. They'll give you this thing called an Insta shopper card. So when you get this in the mail, which takes up to like 5 to 7 business days, you'll get this, and then you'll get like a lanyard thingy. Like if you was at high school, you got like a little ID thingy. You get a lanyard thing that's a green, just like this, but it just lets people know in the grocery store you're an Instacart person, you know, or it lets the customer, when you go to their house, okay, this they Instacart. You know how DoorDash has their bag, and I don't know what Uber Eats has for them to know that you're from Uber Eats, but yeah, it just gives them a confirmation like, hey, I'm not just no random with some groceries. This is Instacart. I'm here to give you your groceries. So when you first get it, when I first started Instacart, which was like back in, I want to say I started like sometime at the end of October. So when before I got the card, they still let me do orders, but I only got certain ones. Like, it had to be close to me. I couldn't go far out to, like, you know, Derby or I don't think it was Augusta. I think it was like the farthest was like Goddard, and I think that's the same distance, and El Dorado, because you know they all about 20 to 30 minutes. So depending on your area, depending on your area is what you're gonna get. Like, when my first order started coming in, I wasn't getting any, and I'm like, okay, so where I'm at is pretty cool. Like, you get traffic you know, it's very busy. Like I'm in a busy area, so I'm like, how did I not, you know, get no orders? But when I went to that Target over there off of over there by Greenwich, across from Slim Chickens, when I went over there, I started getting a whole bunch of orders. Like I started getting Walmart orders, I started getting Dylan's orders, everything. Like I just started getting a whole bunch of stuff. And then also, if you watch the videos, you can deliver subscriptions to people. Like, you know how the elderly needs help, you know, so they'll let you do that. You got to watch the videos and things and get your food handling card, and you can do other stuff, you know, within Instacart. So it's not just groceries all the time. It could be prescriptions or things like that. You just got to watch the video, answer some questions, and then boom, you in the game. So after you get the card, then you will get more orders. Like they'll give you doubled orders. So if you ever seen DoorDash, they would be like, hey, they'll like, you order something and then they'll be like, hey, your delivery driver is picking up an order that's close to you, but they'll be there. So it's like that. Like, but with Instacart, they tell you like, hey, you got 2 orders with you, they all in the same area, they're not too far from each other, they can be up the street or 2 blocks down, but they don't give you too far, you know. And then so the batches be what you make plus your tips. So your batch earnings plus your tips. So your tips come like 2 or 3 days after after your tips. So your tips come, so like the batching and earnings, your tips come 1 or 2 days after your after you did not Instacart that day. So you won't see your tips right away, but you'll see your batch earnings that day. So you have to do, and one thing that you have to know is that when you first start, they make you do at least 5. They make you do 5 orders before you cash out. So the most that I made with 5 orders before I cashed out, I had like $60. So I had 30 in batch earnings, and then I had 30 in tips. Because people would tip you like between 3 and the most I have ever got batched for tippings is $20. So yeah, so and I did that for like 3 days. And the most earnings that I've done, which I'll show y'all my transactions, the most I've done is like between 200. Like I don't do it full time, I do it when I can. But the fact that I've made over basically $300 to $400 in 3 days, that's really good compared to working 2 weeks and waiting for a paycheck, you know. And so it's like, you know, it's just a good thing to have money. Like right now we're at Christmas holidays, so it's a good, like I'm gonna be doing it so I can go get these Christmas gifts out the way. So it's like sorry, somebody was staring at me, but it's like, you know, you were able to do that if you go ahead and sign up on the app. You got to be at least 18. You got to have a driver's license. You can't be suspended. Your background has to be good. You can't have no theft on there because they won't let you do it. And then you got to have at least 5. You got to do at least 5 orders before you can cash out. So they'll let you know when you cash out. It'll say cash out, and then you'll be able to put that into a debit or credit card and be able to use that money right away. Now your tips, again, it comes 1 or 2 days, and they'll put the tips on the card that you put on file. They won't accept Cash App, by the way, because I tried to do my Cash App, but they didn't accept it. They accepted my Chime. But I think with certain cards they won't accept. But I know for a fact they don't accept Cash App cards. They won't let me put my Cash Out money on there. So I don't know why, but they didn't. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, you can make up to $1,000 doing Instacart. You don't always gotta do, you know, you ain't gotta sit around and be like, man, I could be, you know, I need some gas money, or I got a little gas, I can, you know. Like, there's times where I was like above E, and I had an order that was up the street from my house, and I went ahead and did that order because it was like a Dylan's, and then it was the apartment. So I went ahead and did it, and then I was able to I made like $20 in one order. So it's definitely worth it, because I know I'm the type of person to be like, let me see it to believe it before I get out there and actually do it. So I did it, and yeah, so I'm just letting y'all know, they don't accept Cash App when you cash out, but they do Chime and they'll do Chime and debit cards like that, and credit cards, but it has to be a valid Visa and things like, and MasterCard and things like that. Also, Again, you have to do at least 5 batch orders before you can actually earn your money. Your tips come 1 or 2 days. And yeah, it's just easy money, like, you know. And then your background comes in 1 day. You get your card, like I showed y'all, the card and the linear. You're able to go ahead and get more orders. You're able to get more orders to where you make more money. The best days to do it is I say, like, if you, like, say you don't have a job, then yes, you need to do it Monday through Friday, you know, and on the, maybe on the weekends a little bit. But make sure you're taking your breaks, because your car gonna need a break. You can't just be out here just riding around and your car just, you know, ain't doing the most. So yeah, you need to make sure you do that. Make sure you take some rest time, because if you do, it does get tiring walking around the store, you know, constantly. Because I went to the same store like 3 times. I went to Sprouts Market like 3 times, and I was like, dang. But yeah, the best day to do it is Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, and definitely Sundays. Sundays is the best, because people will start, you can start it literally at 6 a.m. Turn that thing on at 6 a.m. People are already putting their orders in. And you know, because they go to church and then they be wanting their stuff out so they can go ahead and be done with groceries for the week, or they just, you know, want to have dinner ready, dinner already, so they ain't gotta go to, you know, the store. They can just go to church and then go straight home. So yeah, so like Sundays is the best days. It has the best tips too. Like, I had one person who was so appreciative that I went, that he tipped me $20, and I was like, plus the tips that he already gave me on the app. Like, he gave me 15 in tips and then 20 in hand. Like, it was unbelievable. But yeah, like, that's one thing you can do to make money. Let me know in the comments if y'all have any other questions, or if y'all want me to, you know, break down anything. I hope I, you know, touch bases with everything that y'all have questions on. But yeah, just let me know. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video later today at between 1 and 5. Also thinking about doing another reaction video. I kind of want to do a local rapper that's in Wichita. So I'm gonna see what's the deal, and go from there. But yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next, or if y'all want me to do a mukbang, I can do a mukbang, or, you know, things like that. I hate when people stare at me when I'm trying to record, looking at new people do YouTube or things like that. But yeah, let me go ahead and go, so I can go ahead and get this case out the way, so I can go home and I can go grocery shopping. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. Again, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys, and yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.